I reached out my back that day with the heel of my shoe. Where you get these fools, you get that's way. I was like, yeah, I want to be one of those two little turtles. Until my mom found the comb in my pants. You know what comb I'm talking about? That round plastic cholo comb you slide your finger in like that. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm in your pocket right now. How cool. Go ahead. See, he knows, dude. Look at his face. I'm not trying to do that promise. Don't worry, I pick random dudes. Don't worry, bro. You're too pretty to be a cholo, bro. Good looking dude right here. Dude, I used to hide my gangster paraphernalia from my mom. My bandanas and my cholo combs, but I forgot my cholo comb in my pants, and my mom was doing laundry. And she found it. She said, ¿Qué es esto? What is this? My son wants to be a cholo? Mi hijo quiere ser cholo? And Mr. Vente pa' acá, mister. You get your butt over here, mister. I want to show you what cholo's feel like. Dude, I was scared. I ran. I stood in detention. She put that cholo comb on. She was like, pow! I had indentations on my face for a week. Turns out I was more afraid of my mom than I was the cholos, dude. I used to get protection from the cholos. From my mom, fool. Dude, the cholos, they beat you at once to get you into the clica. My mom beat me up every day. My mom was always trying to teach me lessons. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else got a lesson teaching from their mama? Nobody wants to admit it. No, dude, my mom was always trying to teach me lessons. And I was really good at blocking her teachings. My mom would try to teach me something, pow! I'd block it, boom! Safe. She'd get mad when I blocked them, dude. I got good with it, bro. She'd be all, pa, pa, pa. I'd be all, pa, pa, beep. I got a Kung Fu Panda on my mouth. She got so flustered with me blocking her teachings, she came up with alternative ways of teaching me things. She developed a sneak. Anybody's mom doing a sneak? Rough eyes. You be hanging out with your friends, she come up behind you. Like, oh, I didn't even see that one coming. You gotta give me a warning at least. I didn't even get to clinch up or nothing. At least when you warn me, I can clinch. You got me all loosey-goosey on that one. That's not fair. One time I caught my mom slipping though, she did the wind-up. Anybody's mom did the wind-up? Because after a while, your mom didn't have to touch you, she's getting that look. And you ever get arguing with your mom and you see her blood starting to boil? You ever do that? And then you have that one thing you know you're not supposed to say, and you're like, ooh. And then you say it. What does your mom do? What do you be doing? You be staring at your mom and like, no. I caught my mom slipping, she did the one and she went, no! Dude, it was like in slow motion. I had time to react though. I went like, no! Pobrecita, she hurt her hand though, man. She went like that, she went, boom! She said, quita la mano. You block this when you have 3 more coming at this time. Block your mother and see what happens. I dare you to block your mother and see what happens, dude. So I used to have to exaggerate how much she was teaching me. My mom would go, what? I'd be like, I never learned that one. You ever get chased by your mom? No me muevas, baboso, no me muevas. You make your mother sweat, I swear to. She gets her chancla. Be like, psh, you missed. You got my issue. Uh-oh, you found it. She gets her other chancla. Be like, psh, you missed. You only got 2 shoes. Go. Where'd that one come from? free shoes? That's not fair. You go to school to tell your friends, you want your friends to feel sorry for you, huh? You want them to console you. You want to go, dude, mama, put me with the chancla. You want your friends to go, no way, really? That's messed up. Not an LCPA, huh? Shoot, you come here, you're like, dude, my mom hit me with the chancla. What your friends say? Fool, that ain't nothing! You know what my mom did to me? She sold me albums, she told my daddy, pulled up the cinto, the cinturón. And not the little skinny was from Walmart, no. The big fat thick was from Tijuana! With the matching botas y todo, bailamos con el tuca, bailamos con el lazo, bailamos con el tuca. Was that their teacher starting to clap the ranchero right there? Oh my God, look at the girls are like, oh my God, porque ya salió la quinceañera. So funny, dude, so great. I love your reaction. I'm never quite sure how much of this material to do for high school students because a lot of the teachers in the back are going, oh my gosh. Dude, you know what's so funny? I love it too. You know what my mom's weapon of choice was? Her teaching stick. A non-yellow plastic wiffle ball bat. A plastic baseball bat. I can hear that thing coming, dude. Vroom, pow! I can time it because of the wind. Vroom, pow! One time she missed it like this. Vroom. My mom was right there. Shoo, 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 shoo. My mom was like the Latina Darth Vader with that thing. Come over to the dark side, Ernesto. I am your mother. You ever get too old to be getting a lesson? You're 12 and you're taller than your mom. Did that happen anyway? Dude, when I was 12, I outgrew my mom. And she went like that one time. All I did was stand up. My mom was like, I said, no, I'm not gonna, no te voy a decir nada, I'm not gonna do nothing to you. Just don't do it to me no more. Ya no me pegues, ¿ok, mamá? Ya no me pegues. My mom was like, no me hables así, vamos. No me hables así, dame tu cara aquí. You ever give your mom your face when you know you're getting a lesson? Okay, go. Okay, go. No, mejor pompis. I have more cushion here than I do there. You ever talk back to your parents? Oh. Heck no, dude. Because after a while, your mom's gonna have to touch you, huh? She just gives you the look. You know that look? Dude, the look is worse than the touch. No. The touch, at least you know what's coming. That look, you don't know what's coming. You ever be at a party with your family? You're like, hey, cuz, you want to see my mom get mad right now? Come here, dude. She's gonna get so mad. You're like, a veins gonna pop out y todo. Hey, come here. Then you go do that thing that you're not supposed to do. Your mom doesn't even have to touch you, huh? She just goes, Watch, complete this sentence. Vas a ver. Look at some of your faces. Stop it, mister. I'm tingling already. Stop it, right? You ever talk back to your parents? Heck no. One time my mama like that. I went, stop it. I'm going to call the police on you. You know what she said? She said, good, call the police. I'm going to do this in front of them. So everyone in this neighborhood knows what kind of a boy I have in this house. I said, dang, mama, you bad, mama. I said, where you from, mama? Where you from? She said, don't worry about it. I'm from nowhere. And you know what's so beautiful? I want you to know I have done these jokes all over the country. Stanford, Cornell, the U.S. troops, the military. And I'm watching your faces. And 75, 85% of you guys are cracking up with, oh my God, what happened to me? But there's a good 10, 15% of you, and a lot of the teachers along the back who are staring at me right now with like a stone cold look on their face. And I know some of you are thinking to yourselves,
Oh my gosh, did that really happen to these people? Oh my gosh, you guys, that is not okay. Under no circumstances is that ever okay. You guys, we are at Latino College Prep Academy. We have counselors available for you. You can write your referral notes. You guys do not need hits, you need hugs. All we ever got in my house was a timeout. I would have loved the timeout when I was a kid, boy. I didn't even get timeouts for being disciplined. The only thing I knew about timeouts was from soccer and basketball, you know what I mean? My mom would have been teaching me lessons. Timeout! Timeout! My mom would have gone, okay, Bubba, so go. Timeout. 28, 29, 30, time. I share this with you for one reason and one reason only. I am not up here condoning corporal punishment, okay? I'm not saying it's cool that our parents did that to us. I am saying this. I've done those jokes all over the world. And it always gets 75% of cracking up, 25% of freaking out. And here's the thing. I know for a fact there are students in this room who have suffered true abuse, real abuse. And when you're in a room with a bunch of people laughing at these jokes, what you discover is maybe you're not alone. And maybe other people have dealt with what you've dealt with. When I was a kid, I thought I was abused. But then I realized my mom just loved me and did the best that she could. Our parents, isn't it weird that the harder your mom hits you, the more you know she loves you? You know what I mean? Like, ah, God, she loves me. That was a good one, Mama. Isn't it weird? It's just that our grandparents taught them, and I'm not condoning it, but I am saying this. That ended up being the greatest gift my mother ever gave me. To have me respect her more than I did the streets. The streets wanted me. There was a pull. I wanted to be a cholo bad. I wanted to get a spider tattoo, a teardrop tattoo, 3 dots for mi vida loca y que way. But I was literally more afraid of my mom than I was the cholos in the hood. Had I listened to the cholos in the hood, I would have ended up dead or in jail. I listened to my mama, I ended up being a college graduate. So I thank my mama every day for loving me all. Thank you, mama. Thank you. Now look, I know that there are students in here that can't relate to that material. And a lot of you have never had a hand raised in your life. I'd like to say congratulations. That's a beautiful thing. But the fact remains that we do what you're taught. If you're taught that way, then you teach that way. But it does get to stop with your education and your enlightenment. By the fact that we laugh at this together, maybe you can notice your own parenting skills when that time comes. But here's the thing. My mom has my back. My mom loves me more than anyone on the planet. I would like you to consider that the only reason you get to be a student at LCPA is because of your mama and your dad. Your mom and your dad are the reason you get to be who you are. I'd like you to consider something. I'd like you to consider that if you're in this room, right here, right now, listening to this empowerment comedy assembly at the Latino College Prep Academy in East San Jose, on a campus that is specifically designed for you, I'd like you to consider that you lead a blessed life. I'd like you to consider that your life is blessed. You know how I know this? You know how I know, regardless of your religious belief, you know how I know that God has his hands on each one of your shoulders? Because I'd like each one of you right now to think of a friend that you know personally, or at least know of, who should be in school, who isn't. Every single one of you can think of a student you know who should be in school, who isn't. Whether they're dropping out, maybe they should be going to another school, maybe they're hanging out, they're in gangs, they're in drugs, or they're playing video games, or just ditching. And if you're here today, I know some of you are talking about specific people right now, huh? Come right back here. If you're here today, I'd like you to consider that you lead a blessed life, and you have your mama or your dad to be thankful for that. Now listen. I'm just saying that. Perfect. Okay. When it was time to go to high school, the conventional wisdom of the day, this is what the teachers would tell the parents of the black and Latino kids. Back in LA, where I grew up, so I grew up just north of East LA, a little neighborhood called Highland Park. Started hanging around with a bunch of cholos. My mom didn't want me to be a cholo, so we moved to this other town called Alhambra, where there was a lot of Asians. So instead of a cholo, I turned into a chino. It's true, like my mom used to take us to like El Loco Burritos, and now we go have pho at the noodle plant. You know what I'm saying? And I love that.